Hey, afternoon, everybody. How you doing?
What's up, guys?
Going on? Well, this Fair Catch Show again. We're back live with you guys for another great show.
Yep.
Uh, Zay may be joining us later. He's grown up on us. He's got him a job, so she'll catch in later on. Uh, I know. Yeah, he's joining adulthood.
Man.
Great for him. Great for him, man. I'm happy for him.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, yeah. Well, how was your weekend?
Oh, it was crazy. I only slept for 3 hours on Saturday, and then I slept well last night, but I had to because I had to get to school this morning, so I didn't have the choice.
Yeah.
So
Okay. You had school this morning?
yeah,
Oh wow.
I know. I was just like, it's been too crazy of a weekend. I almost forgot I had school, and then I was like, oh, it's Monday. I was like, golly, I enjoyed my spring break a little too much.
Oh, well, I thought you had classes that this evening.
No, no, I do on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but they're
Oh,
online anyway, so I don't even have to go to campus. Thank goodness.
oh, nice, nice, nice,
Yeah,
nice. That's what's up.
yeah,
No, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Hey, well, so is it a different class now? Is that why the?
yeah, yeah. So now that it's a new semester, we
Mhm.
switch classes. So
Oh, okay, got you,
yeah,
got you, got you, got you. What is it doing? I don't know why. Whatever. Ain't special today.
so what are we hitting first?
All right, so yeah, so let's get started. Sorry about that. I know what it is. So put the banner up again. This is Fair Catch Sports Show with myself, Isaiah and Elise. Um,
What's good?
Isaiah's not here today. He's not here yet. I don't know why I'm getting feedback, but I don't know why I'm getting feedback. But yeah, Isaiah's not here yet. But I'm sure he'll eventually join us. So we'll
Right.
go from there. Why is it doing that? All right, sorry about that.
There we go.
So there we go. Yep. First topic of the day We'll start with is a lot of lot of sad Bears fans this past weekend as you see at the bottom line, Justin Fields got traded to the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah.
So, you know, we'll talk about the Justin Fields trade, how we felt about it, what do we think about the compensation that they got from it, and just what do we think it leaves the Bears going forward. So,
All right.
I'll let you start first.
Okay.
We'll go from there, see how you.
Yeah. Oh man. I mean, I knew it was coming. Like I've known for a while that this was coming, so it didn't hurt as bad. Like
Hmm.
I people were mad at the compensation, but like once we found out that like that's where he wanted to go, so polls took less. It
Right.
didn't hurt as much. I mean, as long as he's happy, then I'm cool with it, right? It
Mhm.
does suck that it didn't work out, but it just didn't. He didn't fit the timeline of what we were trying to do, and
Right.
unfortunately, he got the bad end of the stick because of it. But I wish him all the best in Pittsburgh. I think he chose a great scenario. Mike Tomlin's a really good coach. That's a really good organization that the Steelers have and that they are. And he
Right.
gets to learn under Russell Wilson, who he models his game after. So I think it was a win-win for both sides. I think the Bears can move forward with the quarterback of their liking for Ryan Poles and Matt Eberflus, and Justin Fields gets to be where he wants to be, and I wish him the best. So still gonna be my guy for sure. So I'm still gonna
Mhm.
have to keep up, but you know, I think it'll be good for him, and I thank him for everything he brought to Chicago for the past 3 years. His 2022 year was electric. Running the football and all that, doing all the crazy stuff. So you know, I wish him the best. All is well.
Yeah, yeah, me too. Man, man, where do we start? Can you hear me pretty good?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So, Where do I start? Let's see. Well, it caught me off guard, man. I was actually, as you see, got my hair done. Um, so I was in the chair.
Right.
I had my phone in my pocket, and my phone starts going crazy, and
I
I'm like, "What's
know.
going on?"
What happened to me? I was like, what?
Yeah, I'm like, "What's going on?" And all is like immediately I knew I was like, Justin must have got traded, and so I couldn't look at my phone right away. And as soon as I got a chance to, a couple minutes later, all in the group chat
Man,
and everything else, I'm like,
on
"Oh
fire.
man,
On fire. My phone was blowing up. People was calling me.
man,
I'm like, give me
crazy."
like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
My homeboys, our little group chat, they going crazy, and I'm
Man,
just like, "Oh my goodness!" And
I,
so at first, oh, go ahead. What you saying?
I was gonna say I didn't have a chance to put a spoon in my mouth before like my phone was blowing up. I was like, oh my goodness.
Yo, yeah, Justin. Yeah, TV.
Yeah,
Yep,
we're all hurt, Justin. We're all hurt.
yep. Still hurt.
Yeah,
Exactly. Yep. Right there with you.
yeah.
Um,
You're not
it
alone.
was, man. I don't even. It was crazy because it's like even though we all knew there was a big possibility, I think I can speak for myself maybe or a couple of us like until it became reality, it didn't hit me. Like I was ready for it to happen, but until it happened, I was like, man, when it happened, I was like crazy because Justin, yeah, go ahead. He was he meant a lot, man. He meant a
Yeah,
lot. We haven't had a quarterback like that ever, and it's he was such a professional, man. Such
man.
a professional. I think that's the biggest thing that stuck with me is Justin could have been an a-hole. He could have just been like, this sucked, whatever, whatever. And he took it all on the chin and kept moving and never really complained except for the one little time that he did complain and some people still can't let it go. But it's like
Oh my God. Yeah.
he didn't complain for 3 years almost. And that was like into his third year. He finally complained about something, and people been begging for him to say something. He never said anything.
Exactly.
For people to just hinge on that, and that's the only thing he ever complained about. That's what's crazy to me. It's like that's the only thing you can hinge on. And then it's like, so and again, we talked about this ad nauseum. His play could have been better. There's some things he could have done to help his situation, obviously. But I just feel like he's like what Kyle Brent said earlier in his rant. Part of it's on Justin and part of it's on the organization. And
Yep.
that part on the organization kind of like I don't know, man. I understand why Ryan Poles did it. I get it. He wanted
Yeah.
his own guy, fine. But for me, the way Ryan Poles has been moving, I just wish he was stuck with how he's been moving this whole time and not go with what everybody else wants to do or what everybody else would do. I would have liked to seen that, but I understand why he did it. So I'm not going to belay that point. I'm not going to go crazy on it. I just, I hope Justin goes and performs very well. You know what I'm saying? Just like the new guy, whoever it is, if it's Caleb or Jaden, one of them two, I hope nobody else, ain't no shade to nobody else, but I'm just saying, like,
Exactly. Better
if
Taylor at
Justin,
this point now.
right? If Justin meant a lot to us, and I just feel like we weren't gonna go with Justin, it's got to be Caleb or Jaden, and
Yeah.
that's it for me.
Yeah.
Anybody else, I'm just like,
For me, it's Caleb Buck.
Yeah, it's gotta be Caleb for me. Now that you traded Justice, it's gotta be Caleb.
no, I understand that with y'all. I just like for me, I don't want to say pigeonhole myself. I want to give him I want to give Ryan Poles and the organization a little grace because I don't want to go down a hole that I feel like a lot of fans have went with Caleb. And if it doesn't work out with him, they're gonna be bashing him in 3 years. So I prefer to give myself options. That way I don't fall into that demographic. I don't want to be that person. I won't be it, but sometimes your emotions could allow you to fall into that demographic, and I don't want that for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I really want the Bears to succeed, and I don't want to just fall in love with one guy and then going crazy. You know what I'm
I
saying?
think that's part of the problem with this whole Justin Fields trade is like a lot of people like really emotionally tied themselves to him. So like they're taking this really hard. And so like I put out a thread today and I was just like, y'all gotta like the most reattach yourself from the play. Like don't get too attached because then you're gonna just like fall off the deep end and you're gonna start screaming out of emotion for no reason. Like I wish him the best. You know, I'm still finna get a Pittsburgh jersey, but like we move forward. We move on. Like we get a new quarterback, we ride. I mean, it's really that simple. So players come and go all the time.
Right,
That's
exactly.
why you can't get too invested
And,
emotionally.
and
Can't.
for those saying like I saw somebody talking about, oh, the Fields guys are going to turn on Caleb. No, because a
No.
lot of us Fields fans are still Bears fans. We just like
Exactly.
Justin Fields. He's
Right.
finally somebody we can hinge ourselves to.
Right.
And for you to say, oh, you're gonna be on Caleb. No, I'm not.
No.
I want to be on the organization more than Caleb. I'm just telling you that
Exactly.
right now.
If it don't work out, I'm looking at the organization side eyes.
Mm-hmm. But
Then
yeah,
so
go ahead, Isaiah. I know I was talking for.
Yeah, I think for me is I think obviously it's a business.
mm-hmm.
I don't know. I moved away pretty easily. Like I kind of felt it that day, but then I was cool. But I feel like, man, I don't know, man. I just feel like I know some people maybe wanted to keep Justin. I felt as if some of our expectations were maybe too high, some of them maybe too low throughout the situation. But I don't really know, man. I think I don't really know what to think of it. It's crazy because you got a guy that talented, and it's just like, man, for it not to work out like that, and it could be so many things that go into that, like just on solely his part, because we know the organization screwed him over. I don't care what nobody say, but I think solely his part. I kind of the fandom in me, because if you know me, everybody knows I'm a huge Georgia fan. The fandom in me wish he had never left because he went to Ohio State. I personally felt like the issues he had never got truly corrected because he has so many weapons, and I don't know, man. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Well, I think it's even like, and I was saying this yesterday in the Legion space, like I get what people are saying. His issues didn't get corrected, but it's a lot of quarterbacks that issues get masked by who they got around them. You know what I'm saying? If you really think about it, if we being honest, there's a lot of guys, a lot of quarterbacks with issues. You don't get to see them because of the people around them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to think of somebody like that's a really good example. Like, okay, take for instance, right? We don't really know a lot of Justin Herbert's weaknesses just yet because he's always had somebody there. You know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? Like he's always had somebody. Was it Gerald Everett? I mean, not Gerald Everett. Yeah, Gerald Everett, Mike Williams, Keenan Allen, and some partly Quentin Johnson or Eckler. Somebody was always there to, you wouldn't see it. So this year gonna be interesting because he's not gonna have none of them dudes. All of them gone. So I'm interested to see how he's going to be and see the conversation around him if he doesn't put up the same type of numbers he's been putting up. Because then it's going to be like, then what you going to say? He's not good? No. He don't got all these guys. Quentin Johnston he's decent, but he ain't nowhere near Mike Williams or Keenan Allen. You know what I'm saying?
I think what Justin is, I think compared to looking at all like the top quarterbacks in the league, I think the consensus was with him coming out, and the consensus was one of his on the scouting report. It was like if he can get his internal clock a little bit more faster, it will be good enough. And it's just like him coming to the Bears. The whole situation was just jacked up because he didn't have an offensive line that was good enough to be able to develop his issues he had, and with his timing and rhythm, and being a little bit more quicker and decisive. So it didn't, when he came into the situation with Nagy, it didn't make the situation better And that's why, you roll into a situation like this where it don't get corrected because of the situation he came into his rookie year. You got to understand that game with Cleveland. I'm not saying it did something to him mentally, but when that type of stuff happens, it gets in a player's psyche. And when you dealing with an offensive line that is constantly shuffling guys, you constantly have guys in and out of the lineup.
Right.
This stuff matters and it play a part. And they was putting out 6 and 7 round guys out there playing left tackles, a premier position in the NFL. It did not help him out. It did not help him out at all. And that's why I say, not necessarily him, but I say necessarily more on the Bears part. And I don't know whether to blame who really to. I think he made the right decision in getting out of Georgia because of the situation he had there. But
that was terrible. He wasn't never gonna get playing time.
But with that being said, though, man, the Bears I can create an argument that they didn't do their part on trying to put offensive line around him coming into his rookie year, knowing the issues he already had.
I think it's Go ahead. I'm sorry. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't get the people that try to blame it on him. Like, it's two sides to the story. Like, but y'all just totally just gonna neglect. Like, name me one guy that's just making it work with nothing. Like, completely nothing. No offensive line, no weapons, no consistency at play calling. Name me one guy that's elite right now that's doing that. You can't. There's not one. Because everybody you can name that's elite, if we go down the list, Patrick Mahomes, he's got 2 out of 3. Right? This year, 2 out of 3. Okay, Joe Burrow, he got 2 out of 3. You know what I'm saying? Let's see, who else? Who I'm thinking of? CJ Stroud, 2 out of 3. You know what I'm saying? All these guys have something. Justin had 0 out of 3 until he got DJ Moore and Kmet to produce this year. But then the other receivers just decided they I don't know what happened with them. And like I said, Luke Getsy just couldn't match the offense up with his skill players. He just couldn't. You know what I'm saying? I think Bishop said it or somebody last night, it's not that Luke Getsy is this horrible guy, but if you can't learn it, he just struggled to use his guys right. And I said this to y'all recently. Why did it take Robert Tonyan to the end of the season to finally start getting targets? The end of the season, you want to finally start getting this man targets? What the hell happened to the first 13 games? Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Justin has his flaws, but come on, man. We got to look at it all around, you know what I'm saying? And that's just, I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, and I think that's another thing. That's why I say I think what what's his name said today on the show. I forget his name, the guy you just brought up. I think what he said was
Kyle Brandt.
Absolutely correct because I think both parties play a role in this. I don't think that the Bears. I don't necessarily. If the Bears are going to put him in this situation, I would rather the Bears not draft him and build the offensive line up. I just think, man, for a rookie quarterback like that, man, you knew what his issues was. You should have put out fourth effort on the offensive line. Not solely blame that. Goes back to Ryan Pace and his ability to find talent in the draft, trading away picks, trading picks away to get Khalil Mack, which wasn't a smart move. Although short term it did get us to the playoffs, but it was not a smart business decision. Long term, that stuff matters, and that stuff is what leaves us in this situation where you draft the quarterback, then you got to put a left tackle, you got to get a right tackle, you got to get a guard, you got to get a center, then you got to put weapons on him. That stuff you cannot fill that in just one offseason. That stuff takes about at least 2 years to at least fill. It just crazy.
I mean, you look at it like Braxton Jones, right? Braxton played every game in 2023. 22. I'm sorry. This year he missed what? He played he played the first game and then he missed 4 games and came back week 5 games. Yeah. It's like we never had an offensive line until week 8. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like how it was so much dysfunction around the organization. We all know the Alan Williams stuff and Then the running backs coach got let go a couple weeks later. Like it was so much dysfunction, and just to blame it, it's easy to just blame it on one guy. And it's like no, it's organizational, it's organization wide. Like and it seems like okay, yeah, you put all these guys through that, and now it's like it's returning corners. Like oh well, Justin, get on, bye, homie.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like to me, I have an issue with that. And everybody, you can say what you want to say. It's my opinion. I have an issue with that. I do. Like, I just feel like you don't, regardless of what the fact is, because guess what? If Caleb comes in or Jaden, they looking at you like, well, how I know you won't do the same thing to me?
Exactly.
You know, he don't know that. You never know. We never know what's gonna happen. So they could be looking at the same thing. Like I don't know. You might do that to me if I'm not playing well or if I'm struggling or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I just feel like it's unfair. No, it ain't just underperforming. Ian, I disagree. But
yeah, no, there's more to it.
It's too much. Yeah, I get people in the comments.
Yeah, I think
progressing. Yeah, that's true, but it's more than that. It's like y'all trying to make it about one thing. It's not just one thing.
I think what him is, I think, and this is why I say him going to Ohio State, it did not help his case because his issues he had. It got overshadowed because he had all the receiver talents. He had Jameson Williams, Chris Olave,
Garrett Wilson,
Jackson
Smith and Jigba.
I'm talking about good offensive line. He had everything around him. But I personally felt like, when Justin Fields did make that move to Ohio State, I liked it as a fan, but it wasn't the best move for him. It wasn't the best move for him for his long-term success as an NFL quarterback. Just wasn't.
Mm-hmm. It wasn't. I mean, yeah.
I just don't think he landed with the right team, in my personal opinion.
I agree with that.
The Bears are not a good organization. They're not. Like I don't even think it solely was because he went to Ohio State. Even though I hate Ohio State, fuck them. But no, I think it was more so the team he landed with. Like you said, like we were having 41-year-old Jason Peters be our left tackle that year. Like, come on now. Like that's retarded. Like, what are we doing?
And guess what? And what? Didn't we sign him? Didn't we sign him like 2 weeks before?
Exactly. We got that man off the couch. He was fishing. He was fishing, man. Like, what are we doing? Like, Allen Robinson gave up on the team, so he just sat down on the team. Right. You had Jimmy Graham, who was old as dirt. Like, what are we talking about here? Damiere Byrd, he's a speedy guy, but he's not like someone I'm like raving about, right? Marquise Goodwin had one good catch. Like, what are we like? Come on now. Come on.
I think what Justin is, I think him being at Ohio State, and this is the reason I say that, I think that, like I said, with all the receiver talent, all the offensive line talent, it wasn't the smart choice because he, like I just said, the issues he had wasn't being able to be developed. But he had a perfect situation around him. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but I think there were some better choices he could have made, throughout his college career. Picked a different college.
Oh, yeah, I'm not disagreeing.
Yeah.
I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying, like, and then Nagy didn't teach anything. He was a buffoon. And then, Getsy was Getsy. So that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, he had his issues. I'm not gonna disagree with anyone on that. But if you really break it down, you're literally like laughing at the Bears for all the stupidity that happened in 3 years.
I think the coaching was garbage. I think the coaching, I'm looking at what Steve was saying. I think the coaching was garbage. But I think that if that was the case, the Bears should have never drafted him in the first place.
Exactly.
You knew what the kid issues was. And as a coach, you can look at that stuff and say, okay, his release, he got to wind up when he throw. He got to hitch when he throw. Can you fix that? You 9 times out of 10 can't fix that. So it's like, they knew the issues Justin came in with. They should have evaluated that better and understood if it was a situation you can put a rookie quarterback in. You just don't freaking draft a rookie quarterback. That's crazy.
They did that to save their jobs, though, even though it didn't work.
It didn't work at all.
It didn't work. But that's literally the only reason they drafted him. So it was just a mess to begin with. It was a mess to begin with.
Yeah, it's just too many things went wrong. Yeah, and like I think Fella said it. The organization is heading in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? Uh, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You can. I mean, yeah. I mean, everybody gonna have their opinion. You know what I'm saying? Just like my man right here. You're the guy. You're the guy. He just
Was
wasn't
that
good
just
enough. I mean,
Ian?
nah, I don't know who it is, but I mean, if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. Though. I mean, that's that. I'm not here to change your opinion. That's how you
Exactly.
feel. That's how you feel.
Right.
I don't feel that same way, and if you're trying to change my opinion, I'm sorry to tell you, I'm a grown man. I'm not gonna
Exactly.
let another man tell me what because he said something. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not hating on you. I'm just saying like I don't agree with that, so that's fine. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? In football, I can see if this is like basketball. Some guys do control their own destiny. There are guys that are. It's harder in football, man. It's just too many. It's too many
Too many
variables in
factors.
football, and yeah, it's too many factors, man. So it's like, you know, yeah, we all would have loved him to play it, but it's like I'm not going to ignore one side to fit my argument to go to the other side. That's what
Exactly.
you choose to do.
I think
Fine, whatever.
I think
Just
another
know that. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no, my bad, Julius. I think another thing too is I'm not saying this is true. Quite frankly, I don't even really care. But based off based off how the league views him, Brad Biggs came out with something today, talked about, the majority of the reason why the Bears moved on from Justin, it was because of the tape. And I just think that as fans, it's stuff we don't see as fans. We just automatically, and this is not to say it's y'all. This is not y'all at all. But this is just in general, football in general. It's stuff we don't see as fans that we just completely ignore. Like
Right.
it's red flags. Like for an example, Allen Robinson, great receiver.
Oh my
I've
God.
always
Yeah.
felt like when we got Allen Robinson, I said, I've always, even Coach T has said it. Mainly Coach T came out with it, and I stuck with that same thought process. The thought process was Allen Robinson, great receiver, great against zone, but not somebody who can win against man coverage consistently.
Oh no.
And as the age got to him, you started to see his talent started to kind of diminish, and he was not that same receiver he was. And a main part of that was because he wasn't a guy, he wasn't this $20 million type of receiver everybody wanted to paint him as. Sure, the numbers look good, but a person who understands tape and break down and stuff, they would have told you don't pay him 20 million because he got some issues as a receiver that he needed to correct. But I don't know how much correcting he could have done with it, because you got to keep in mind Allen Robinson was a contested guy. He wasn't somebody who was crazy against man coverage, and he wasn't really a separator, to be honest, like as a receiver. That's just not his style.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, and again, like there's people that said this years ago. Nez was on it for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Y'all talked about it because even in the rookie, y'all talked about. I mean, I wasn't around, but y'all talked about how people were talking about Allen Robinson, and I was even shocked that year how he just fell off a cliff, and I was like, what the hell happened to this dude?
Man,
Like,
that man said.
that man said, I ain't getting paid, I'm done. And
Right.
he literally quit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Quit. Yeah.
He quit.
He got that
So it's like,
franchise tag and dipped.
Yeah.
right. I think I think had he just been, I think had he not quit, I think he would have still been here. Honestly.
And would have got his money.
He would have got his money.
Just like Julius. There's still some people who told you, who still think that freaking what is his name that came from the Vikings? Vikings released him about a year ago. Dalvin Cook. There's still people that think he's an amazing running back, and he's still a top tier running back. But you have people out there that are showing you things that show you that, okay, he is not that same explosive back he once was. He's not that same guy. And I think obviously with the running back position, is a certain type of mileage on some of these guys, how long they can keep up that same style of pace, the style of place he was at. It's a limit to that, in my opinion.
Well, I think with Dalvin, man, and the thing about it is like everybody don't work well every team. Because if you look at it, so let's take Dalvin, right? We're talking about. Dalvin went to a team that doesn't even use their number one running back grade.
Exactly.
Are we gonna sit here and say that? What's his name? Help me out, at least. What's his name? Right.
Come on, Aaron
From the
Jones.
Jets?
No, from the Jets. What's his name?
Robert Saleh?
No, the running back. The running back. What's his name?
Oh, Breece Hall. Breece Hall.
Breece Hall. I knew it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Breece Hall. You gonna tell me Breece Hall ain't good? Nah, that dude is a dog.
He is
a straight dog, and they don't use him well at all.
No, they don't.
He was actually, and if you remember this season, he was tweeting about it. He was doing a little sneak dissing and all that.
Yeah, he was.
And you know, I noticed because he's on my fantasy, so I was paying attention. His. Hold on one second. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Yeah, but I think to piggyback off of what Julia is saying about Dalvin Cook, about running back from the Jets, it's a great running back. I don't know how he fell to the second round.
No, me either.
I think that Dalvin Cook, and I think you can kind of make this. I don't think it's mainly for Aaron Jones, but you can make this assessment with Dalvin Cook. I think Aaron Jones still has shown. I don't think age has really hit him yet. But I think for whatever reason, because Green Bay had shuffling guys in there, and they had the big running back, and they had Aaron Jones, but it was never a contingency backup plan for Dalvin Cook. So he was solely that dude. And when you are the running back, solely that dude, there's a time. Like I said, it's a mileage, and you're going to start to deteriorate as a player. And these things it's so evident on tape. You can see when a player is not as explosive as they once was on tape. You can see it.
Yeah, and like I said, the Jets didn't use him. He should have went to Miami. That's first.
Yeah, he should have. Yes, he should have.
That was stupid. You trying to follow Aaron Rodgers, dude? No, you should have went to Miami because Miami was going to play you right, and you seen how they backs were until they started getting hurt. So he should have went to Miami. That was his first mistake. Secondly, Minnesota wasn't ready for him to leave yet. They was thinking that Alexander Madison was ready. I told y'all, remember when it happened? I said that was stupid.
That was so dumb,
y'all, people like, no, he's old. I'm not saying Dalvin Cook isn't old, but Minnesota wasn't ready for him to go away. You know what I'm saying? It's a different style of back. And your offense is predicated around how he produces.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? And so if you look at somebody like, let me see, Josh Jacobs, right? He's not going to bring the same thing Aaron Jones is. I don't care if Josh Jacobs has ran for over 200. He's had over 200 carries in 3 out of the last 5 seasons, I think, that he's been in the league, right? Aaron Jones only carried the ball twice over them same 5 seasons. They got almost the same amount of yards. I think. Wow. I mean, Josh has got a lot. He's got more, but Aaron ain't that far behind. You know what I'm saying? So it's like Aaron is more to me. Aaron is he's a big loss for them, and they gonna see it because I'm not. I don't. He just changed. Aaron is a man. He's older, yes, but I just think that the way they're off. If you look at it right, I didn't think
he complimented Dylan very well. Like him and Dylan complimented each other. I don't know how Jacobs and Dylan are gonna complement each other. They're kind of similar in my opinion, but we'll see.
If we think about the first game of the year, right? Y'all remember the first half, the Bears in the game, right? What happened? Aaron Jones wasn't really doing a whole lot. They went into halftime. He got some treatment on them legs and came out, and what happened?
Oh my God, he killed us, bro.
Killed us. And then he killed for the first couple of weeks, and then he got hurt, and then what happened with Green Bay?
They slipped off. They fell off.
It was, you know what I'm saying? And then when he came back, got hurt again.
He went right back up.
Came back, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, are y'all really prepared for him not to be there? I don't know. Josh Jacobs.
And then you look at I just want to see Steve-O, great point. He says tape is more truth than stats, and the coaches around was stupid, literally. I 100% agree with that 100%. I just think, and this is why we do these shows, because it's so important, mainly not even just having an opinion, which is great to have. And, I think it's very good to have your own opinion, but I love talking about X's and O's of football. And I just think, when we talk about these things, it's just being able to be on top of things and being able to, really dissect these players, I think it's very important. And I think mainly, I just think it's an important thing in the NFL. I don't know. I just think it's really important. I think that was a situation that happened with Justin. I think, obviously put in a bad situation, but obviously you can argue going to Ohio State wasn't the smartest decision. I happen to believe that Ryan Day is not the greatest coach in college
He's
football.
not. He's not.
He's not.
I think,
He's not.
I think firmly from the head
That's why
coach,
they want to get rid of him. That's why they want to get rid of him. He's not.
I think as long as Ohio State do have him, they're not going to win anything. But that's
No, they're not.
Point.
But okay, so I feel the same way about Lincoln Riley. I think he'll be good enough to get you. He got his guys. He got a certain type, and he's good enough to get you a Heisman, right? They ain't never winning. They never win. They'll never win. Their defense is never going to be good enough. They never going to win. The offensive line will be mediocre at best, but the quarterback will put up a lot of numbers.
Right.
It's like that guy, what's his name? Miller Moss.
Miller Moss, yeah.
Miller Moss.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's gonna have a great year.
But the defense should be trash, though.
Right. Okay. And they put the Big Ten.
Bro, and they going to the Big Ten. Bro, and they going to the Big Ten. That's wild, bro. That's it, bro. They about to get destroyed.
Man.
I think what Lincoln is, I think he asked future Chicago Bear Caleb Williams, but that's a whole nother story. He asked Caleb Williams to play hero ball way too much. Yeah, his concept.
He has that with all of them, though. He has that with Kyler and Baker.
His concepts are so vanilla, and it's mainly just dig routes, slants, cross routes. It's nothing. It's not for me, and that's the one part I hate about his offense, because it's not really. It's not really conducive to the NFL, and not saying that from an RPO standpoint. Not saying that Caleb can't do it, can't read the field, because I think he can't do that. But I think as a court, and that's why I don't know how much you can put on him as a coach. I think as a coach, I don't think he's a great coach. I think he was overshadowed by
good quarterback.
I think part of it is because of Caleb Williams and his talent and what he's able to do. How he's able to create and play hero ball. I think he was overshadowed by that big time.
I think it's all of them. Kyler.
It's all of them. Yeah, Baker and Kyler.
I don't think. Although that Baker did
Jalen Hurts too.
Although Baker and Hurts, they came from completely different, ways. I think Baker went with what is his name? His name is escaping me. Washington play caller. He came from. What is it? Cliff Kingsbury, and then obviously Jalen came from Saban, and I forgot who the OC was back then. I don't think those guys are quote unquote, even though they did get drafted by Lincoln. I don't consider them Lincoln type of guys. I don't know. That's personally me, because I see it like this. I think Caleb been with Lincoln obviously for 3 years. I think he's a Lincoln type of guy that he's had his hands on trying to develop.
Well, if you look at all of them, right, and obviously y'all know, I pause before I say it. They all got big legs. They all around the same height. They all got crazy arms, except for Jalen. Jalen arm ain't like the
no.
Baker ain't got no crazy.
But Baker do when he want to. He can throw that thing. He won't.
Yeah, he can. I'm happy for Baker though. He got his money.
Like, he's hit Caleb and Kyler's arm is way better than Baker, but Baker is right. He right below him now.
Yeah, he is.
Jalen is below all three of them. Like Jalen's arm is not as strong as all three of them. But what I'm saying is, if you look at their builds, they all built the same.
I think I agree with that.
They all got big ass thighs. They all got. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, they all about height wise.
Average height.
Yeah.
Height wise. They all the same. So he doesn't really have to adjust. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because all these guys play the same. Mm-hmm. Look at Miller Moss. I'm sure he looked the same. I didn't watch the game. I'm sure Miller Moss probably looks very similar to how they look.
He a little bit there. A little bit. I think he a little bit.
You know, I say similar. Yeah, I'm sorry. He probably don't look like
he a little bit. I guess you can say
a little bit. Yeah.
A little bit. But you know what I'm saying? They all similar. So it's like, but it's like he doesn't like. He plays to their super strengths.
Right.
But he doesn't teach them how to be quarterbacks, in my opinion. He's just like, oh yeah, you can do this? Okay, don't worry, I got you.
But
I'm gonna play the hell out of this part. I'm a all these that I know you can do well. That's what we're going for. Your weaknesses, don't even worry about it. We'll hide them.
it's like and maybe this is me looking at from Kyler's standpoint, not much of Baker and Jalen. When he has his hands on, and I will give him credit for this, he's a great QB coach. When he has his hands on those guys and he able to develop those guys for years, not just, and I'm kind of excusing, you got to keep in mind, I'm kind of excusing Baker and Jalen because I don't think he actually had the time to sit down and develop those guys for 3 years, and actually he had the opportunity to homegrown those guys. I don't think he had
right, yeah,
right.
I think when he actually had the time to homegrown those guys and he actually got his guys, I think that when you look at Kyler and Caleb, they both got great technique. They both got great footwork. They both are just they got good pocket awareness. They always have those same type of traits. That's personally what I see from him. The guy's a great QB coach. Now, as a coach, I don't necessarily think he's a great coach.
Oh no, not overall, because his defenses be trash. I'd be like,
that's what I'm saying. He
dog,
plays
you can't get somebody solid at the defensive coordinator spot. Like, what are we doing?
I'm telling you, if you watch him, Baker feet be moving, Kyler feet be moving, Caleb feet be moving. Only one that really don't move like that is just Jalen.
Right.
But his build is similar, like I said. But if you think about Baker moves around a lot around in the pocket, so does Kyler, so does Caleb. They all three of them, the homegrown guys, like you just said. So of course they gonna be like that because Jalen was with him in 1 year, so he didn't really get to put that in. You know what I'm saying? Implement that to him. But if you look at all three of them, they all do the same kind of stuff now. They all, I mean, they just got different things that separate them. You know what I'm saying? Caleb's got a little bit more just wow about him. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's a step above Kyler. You know what I'm saying? But they all, he's right. He got their footwork down for real.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
Play that.
And I personally think footwork. My bad. You know
what?
No,
you good? Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Zay.
I think just footwork wise, I think that I asked Mac about this because Mac is a baseball coach. In case y'all don't know Mac, Mac is a well-known baseball person on Twitter. But I asked Mac about this. Do you think having good footwork is a trait, or do you think that's something that could be teachable? And he told me that it was a trait. Now, he's a baseball coach, and I think that holds a lot of weight because having good footwork in baseball, when you're playing these different positions, that stuff matters. I think, that's like you said, that's something he got down on pat. Like, it's no discrediting him on that.
Yeah. He be getting them shifty dudes with excellent footwork. Period. Flat out.
That's it. Looking at what Steve was saying, like they were talking about the league. I think that it's something that Lee said, man. Like because they talking about Justin about him not having a market. At least talked about this last week. Like he had a market. The Bears just
they waited too late. I don't even understand why they waited that long. Like that was so ridiculous.
That his market went away because they decided to
They just waited around.
They were doing.
Yeah. They waited around, and I'm just like, dog. I would have took the first offer the Steelers gave me at the combine and been done. I don't know why on earth they waited. I don't.
I think a lot of the clients around the NFL are a good percent of them are like Justin's agent. And I think just by not doing him right, I feel like it would, for Ryan Poe's type of logic, I think it was better doing him right because you got to understand, you don't want to have bad taste and bad blood with Justin's client. He's one of the best freaking agents in the game, and a lot connects with him. So he gonna be the one telling you, okay, you don't need to go here, you should go here. I don't want him swaying him away from the Bears because we decided to do him bogus and just send him anywhere. But I do get the other side of it.
Is he Ryan Poe's agent for real? I thought I heard somebody say that.
No, but they're part of the same agency.
Same agency. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Same agency. Okay, that makes sense.
His agent's Trace Armstrong, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Right.
It is.
That's his
It's
agent.
Trace Armstrong. Yeah, Trace Armstrong. You're right about that.
But they part of the same agency,
Yeah.
though. Same
And a
thing.
good amount of players in the NFL have the guy David as their agent.
Yeah, that dude, he got
They're
his
trying to
clients
see that out.
He
paid.
paid. That man
He got
paid.
them paid. They got the bags for real.
You're not
Yeah,
trying
he
to stir up that bad blood there, because
Man, no.
you got a lot of good dudes in there. And shit.
Yeah,
Mm.
he got them their bag
What
though.
else? Well, are you really teachable? Like, are you able to improve those skills? Yes. You have to go look at what Kurt Warner put out. I don't know if it's today or yesterday. Read his tweet. He'll tell you.
Yeah,
I
He
think
can
it's
answer that question.
Yeah, I think
I
it's a
feel-
level. It's a level in which you can teach good footwork. I think it's a level
Yeah.
between it. I think
Yeah.
you guys can get better at it. But when you see guys that have the elite footwork, I think it's a difference. That's why I say it's a certain type of level of it. Like, it's not just. I do think you can teach it, but some guys just they have that in their bag, and that's their arsenal.
but yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I think it's definitely teachable, right? I just think you need the right coaching, right? Like you look at Baker's career, and everyone was ready to give up on Baker, right? Like, and then he gets to Tampa Bay, and Dave Canales just worked his magic, and he looked like the Baker we saw from Oklahoma. I'm like, so all
Right.
Baker needed was proper coaching. You know, some like you said, some organizations just can't give that. You know, they just can't give that. And so it's not meant for every player, right? It may work for one player but not the other. Like, and Baker got paid because of it. I'm happy for Baker though. Glad
Yeah, he
got
did,
it.
because like you said, Cleveland gave up on him, man. I feel
Yeah,
like
Cleveland gave up on him, and then he went to Carolina. Carolina wasn't the spot for him, but now he's got a home in Tampa. Good for him.
Yeah.
I think he got. I think he got linked up with the perfect marriage.
That's what I'm saying. He ended up in the perfect spot for Baker.
Maybe Kevin Stefanski wasn't the perfect marriage for him.
No.
I feel like that sometimes you can't really solely base it off, and that's on the Browns' fault, because you can't solely base it off of, okay, he's gonna work out because he got a good play caller. The marriage got to mesh together.
It's gotta work. Yeah.
He talked about it. Did y'all see his interview? He talked about it.
Yeah.
He basically said that, it didn't work out, but he wished he could have had more time, but he understands this.
It didn't work out.
He's glad that it worked out the way it is, because he's learned so much about himself as a player.
Right.
So he's like he said, he's like, and he said basically, it's a tough spot for Chicago. And in his mind, I think he even said he felt like they should have kept Justin, but he understands because he went through it himself.
He went through that himself, right?
Yeah.
Like, and I feel like that's part of why it didn't work with Justin either. I just felt like it wasn't. Like, I feel like it wasn't a perfect marriage for him. I just don't think Chicago was the spot for him. We just didn't have the infrastructure for him. No. Like, that's why I think he'll be fine in Pittsburgh, because they could better deal with that than the Bears can, in my personal opinion.
I think Mike Tomlin gonna get him right. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah, he might not start this year, but hey, we never know, man. Like,
injuries
happen. Anything can happen.
You don't know which rush you're getting either.
CJ Stroud was not supposed to start when they drafted him. And Isaiah said this yesterday or 2 days ago. When they drafted CJ Stroud, he was not supposed to be the starter. But by the time he made it to training camp, he got named the starter.
Yep.
So take that for what you will.
I think
now, you could say something in March and that shit changed.
Exactly. We were talking about that yesterday. I'm like, they could say it in March. You still got a lot of time. OTAs ain't even happened yet.
Yep. So okay, so we'll move on. So the Bears, while we were getting ready to sign on, they signed a depth piece. It looks like Byron Cowart.
What's he play?
He's defensive line. He was selected by the Patriots in the 5th round in the 2019 draft, and since then he's played 36 NFL games with 14 starts. He spent the 2023 season on a Dolphins practice squad. So basically, it looks like he's a
camp body. Camp body.
Camp body. Yep. I mean, who knows? If he plays well, he might earn him a spot. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't know. It don't seem like it's too much on the guy, but he's 6'3", 300 pounds. So
Cool.
Chase
Right.
Cool.
You know what I'm saying? There you go. There you go.
There we go.
going
That's
to the
awesome.
Saints on a 2-year deal. Chase
Huh?
Young. Chase Young. That's just went around. I guess Steve will just hit it.
What'd he say?
What'd he say?
Chase to the Saints, 2-year deal.
Damn, really?
Oh wow.
Wow.
I guess he got
Ah,
some decent money.
Wow. Okay.
Cam
Good for
Jordan,
him, I
Cam
guess.
Jordan got him. Cam Jordan got him too. He said
Damn,
if he come to
and
New Orleans, he's
with
gonna let
Cam
him
Jordan?
leave.
Shit, that's gonna be crazy. With
Cam Jordan tweeted about that the other day. He said, "If you come to New Orleans, I'm not letting you leave." Yeah.
Wow, that's gonna be crazy, dog.
Yeah,
Please.
That's gonna be crazy, man. So let's talk about this. Oh, go ahead, Isaiah.
I was gonna say, anytime you let Larry Bourne block you and shut you down the whole game.
You need to stop playing, bro.
We're gonna leave Larry Bourne alone.
No, you go leave that man out of this, bro. Leave that man alone.
Yeah. So we'll talk about the other big trade for the Bears the day before or 2 days before.
It was the day before. It was literally the day before.
So much happened, I didn't forget, man. It's just crazy.
I know. Lumping your days, man.
Man, for real. Keenan Allen.
A goat.
Yes. Give me your thoughts. Who want to go first?
At least go first.
Want to go first? Give me your thoughts.
Oh, sure. I love this trade because you got him for cheap, and he was coming off his best season with the Chargers. I really love this move. Perfect compliment, in my opinion, to DJ Moore. Man, to take the top off. Really good in zone coverage, so that'll be insane. And fits the system, in my opinion. So I'm excited. Can't wait. I don't know if he's gonna get 13 from Tyler Scott, but we'll see. I'm pretty sure he'll cut him a nice check.
Yeah, that's true. Go ahead, Isaiah.
Yeah, man, you got two technical guys at the receiver position. I like to move a whole lot, man. And like Justin just said, we got two light-skinned legends with potential Caleb Williams and Keelan Allen, but none of that matters. But
right,
like
that don't matter, bud.
I love the move, man. I love that they went out and took a swing on that. It helps out for guys like Tyler Scott. It just helps out for those young guys.
Mm-hmm.
To me personally, this is a lot of people didn't catch this, but I kind of did feel like when they got Keelan Allen, I feel like okay, that's confirmed. I feel like in my mind that they were going to take a quarterback. So
yeah, because he's like good in zone receiver type of thing. Justin's not good in zone.
It's not that he's not really good in zone. I think he's
I wouldn't say he isn't good, but like it's not his strength. Put it that way.
It's not his strength, but you gotta have a guy that's good in the zone. That can read the zone. Like
I think
you know
I think he's a more timing and precision receiver, and I think that Justin struggles a little bit in a short game, passing game.
Yeah,
and I don't know how those guys would kind of coexist together. Just don't know. Justin got like a little hitch in his throat. I don't really know. So,
but I mean, wasn't what's his name? Isn't Garrett Wilson pretty good?
Yeah, Garrett Wilson is not he's not really like a technician like Keelan Allen, like somebody.
Nobody's Keenan Allen.
Yeah, nobody's Keenan Allen. Like,
come on. I'm just talking about a good at run route. Garrett Wilson's better than anybody we had besides DJ Moore.
That's a fact. But Garrett Wilson's stuck in New York. That's all. He's just stuck in New Jersey.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like I get what you're saying, but I'm not.
No, yeah, I agree with that though. I agree with that.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, nobody's Keenan Allen. This man's a dog.
If you don't, you don't have nobody that's really like that. Really is a tactician as far as running routes like that. It's hard for a lot. Yeah, there are guys that can function. I mean, think about this: Tyson Bagent. That man releases ultra fast.
Yeah,
it is. Releases crazy. Like, but we didn't have the guys to really accentuate that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we had the play calling, it fit better for Tyson because his release, but the guys still weren't getting open.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like it didn't really work with Tyson, who has a great release. Oh yeah, he does. Yeah, release. So that's a good comment. You know what I'm saying? Like if we couldn't make it work with Tyson, it was really gonna be hard with Justin because he does have the hits. So it's like if
Yep.
they can't get on with Tyson,
Yep.
what you expect Justin to make magic? No, like so it's a lot. That's why I would have loved to see Keenan with Justin, but that's all right. That's good because if we do get Caleb, he gonna make Caleb. Hey, Caleb and him gonna be a match made in heaven.
They gonna be
Caleb,
best friends. They're gonna be best
yeah.
friends. Tell you that.
And then DJ, I mean DJ still gonna get his. DJ still gonna get his.
DJ gonna get his. He
He's
gonna get
gonna be
his.
your
Yeah.
man-to-man coverage, man-to-man type of receiver. That's
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He gonna get his.
DJ gonna get his. He's gonna. I mean, they both gonna get his. I wouldn't be surprised both of them get 1,000 yards each.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
And not even playing. Like I'm not even like because if we do, I think if we go into the season with Tyler Scott as our with our third receiver, both them dudes getting 1,000 yards, no problem.
Yep.
And that's no shade to Tyler Scott at all. I just feel like he ain't he's just not there yet. You know what I'm saying?
He ain't Keenan Allen or DJ Moore. That's basically
right. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah. Who blame on what did he say? Oh, okay, yeah. So this is what Steve-O says. I'm gonna put this on here. It's kind of what we're talking about. And blame all those picks Tyson threw on Kessie because he told him to keep throwing to the right sideline. Another example of why Kessie was so bad. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't want Tyson to start, but I like his quickness, his quick release. But again, I just said it. We didn't use it well because we didn't have the guys to really use it.
We didn't have the coaching to
Yeah.
You know what? Last year was a struggle. Not gonna lie.
And they doubled up on DJ in those games. They was like, yeah, no, we're not letting you go crazy. So we're going to make the rookie beaters with rookie and everybody else. And Darnell just could not get open to save his life. Or he was not himself. And I don't even think that he quit, kind of like we all said that we all feel like, what's his name did, Allen Robinson. But I don't know, man. I don't know what happened with Darnell, man.
I feel like a lot of it was Getsy, right? Getsy had this man blocking dudes who were 230 pounds, and Darnell Mooney's like 190 pounds.
That's
like,
I think,
like what?
I think Getsy was horrible situationally when it came down to Darnell Mooney.
Yeah, he was.
I do think that Justin and Darnell Mooney's connection wasn't what it was back in previous years. I don't know.
I feel like that injury played a part too, though.
Yeah, I do.
After he got hurt, he wasn't the same either, though.
And even then, man, if you think about it, like Justin and DJ had a great connection.
Yeah,
it's kind of hard. It's like, I mean,
yeah,
you had it. It's I played ball with guys that I'm like, I had great connections with, and it's like you might play well with this other person, but then your homeboy coming on, you like, well, that's my dog. I know where he gonna be at all this other time. So your dog will get more shine than the other dude, and the other dude's saying, like, man, we was playing good for you. Hey, girl, I'm sorry, it's not even on purpose. It just happens, man.
Yeah, I think Justin. I think probably because Justin probably lost trust in him because there was sometimes where either he didn't catch the ball or Justin missed him or Justin didn't throw it to him. I think Justin lost a little bit of trust in him because he had built such a great chemistry with DJ Moore. But who knows, man? Who knows?
It's a thing of the past now. Both are gone.
Thing of the past. Yep, thing of the past. So it is what it is. So I put this on here.
We move forward.
Right. So this is what we got so far. Obviously, I got this earlier, so Byron ain't on that mic. So that's what we got so far. The free agent trackers. That's what we got. Ryan Bates, we re-signed Jalen, all that, go down the line. So the Bears have done some good signings. We just talked about Keenan Allen. Jonathan Owens is he's going to be really good, because he can play multiple positions on the defensive side of the ball. Kevin Byard is going to be, I think he's going to be amazing.
Yes. Yes.
He's really good. He's really
My
good.
favorite signing.
Season. Yeah, and mine too. I ain't going to lie. I think that he's gonna bring something that the void that Eddie left won't. I think he fills a void and more.
Yeah,
I just Eddie was great, but it was time for him to move on. So I think that he fills that void that that Eddie left, plus more. Plus, he knows how he can call the defense and all that. He can help Jaquan get even better. I think Jaquan gonna have a monster year. I just see, his ceiling is so amazing, bro. And there's our old favorite guy, Dante Pettis is back. I didn't know the man had that injury was like that. Like,
right.
I knew he was hurt, but I didn't know it was to that degree.
Yeah, we put him on season-ending IR last year.
Yeah, and it's just like, man, okay. But they never really said it. It's just like, oh, he's hurt, but never really said, hey, this is what really happened. So it's good to see him back up. You know what I'm saying? I think we talked about this the other night. Who we think is going to start at center, either Coleman Shelton or Ryan Bates. Some people said.
I think Coleman.
I think he's going to start.
I think it'll be Coleman. He's a lefty. He's a lefty, though. A lefty center.
I think
yes.
Oh wow.
Yes, he snaps with his left hand.
I think he's gonna beat out Bates. I think he was one of the ones, and this is I didn't know this. He beat out Brian Kelly, I believe.
Brian Allen.
Brian Allen.
No.
Yeah, Brian Allen.
Yeah, I think he's gonna end up taking that job from him.
Yeah, he beat out Brian Allen in camp last year. So
anybody else y'all think we're gonna sign anybody else, or you think the Bears are pretty much winding down?
We need to, if we don't draft one, we need to sign a punter. Bring competition for Trent Gill, because if I gotta see that man with the lowest net average again, I'm gonna punch my TV screen. Period.
I'm not really worried about punter, to be honest.
No, I am. I don't want to. I am.
I think what they need to do is
Tommy Townsend is on the market.
I think they need to prioritize funding. Obviously more depth on the offensive line and defensive line. That's what I think they need to keep doing, because that's very important.
Well, yeah, that's obvious.
Here. Yeah.
No, he's not on the Bear list. I talked about him, but I got that list earlier today. So
yeah, he's on.
I talked about him real quick though. I don't. We definitely need a punter. Yeah. I didn't know Trent Gill was that bad until the end.
He's terrible.
I'm not saying
he's terrible.
I didn't know his stats. I'm sorry. I didn't know his stats were that bad. I knew he wasn't good, but I didn't know his stats were that bad.
When I found that out,
terrible.
I was like, I can't. Like, he literally, I need a punter somewhere. Even if the draft isn't it, sign somebody. Ryan Bates puts Nate Davis on it. I doubt it, because they gave Nate Davis all that money. I doubt it.
It really don't matter.
They gave him. I'll tell you right now.
Performance over the bag. We going with the more cheaper option.
I'm telling you right now, Nate Davis is not getting his spot.
Nate Davis got the inside track.
Yeah, he's not. They not.
Nate Davis got the inside track.
He getting $10 million. Yeah, he's not.
Performance over politics. He need to get it together. If he don't get it together,
I'm not saying he doesn't. I'm just saying his job is not going to be taken by Ryan Bates. But it's
going to be a competition for his job.
No, it's not, because they really envision Ryan Bates as a center anyway. So
his job ain't no lockdown.
He could play guard, but they see him as a center anyway, so he'll be competing with Coleman Shelton. So, which I think he'll lose, to be honest.
Y'all funny as heck, man. I'm just reading these comments. I love these. I love y'all. So, all right, yeah. So next thing we'll talk about, we can talk a little longer, because Elise actually don't have to go to school. Or she already went to school. So
I already went. Haha.
Yeah. So we can stay on a little longer. So Caleb Williams Pro Day is this
Wednesday,
March 20th. How y'all feeling about it? I mean, obviously it's USC, but the focus gonna be on him. You know what I'm saying?
But it's like every pro day. They're gonna throw. They're gonna run. They're gonna do their little drills. They're gonna talk to the coaches, and scouts are gonna be there. So yeah, I'm sure they're gonna put it on NFL Network or whatever, and we can all watch it from our TV screens. But I expect it to be a pro day. So, I mean,
definitely gonna be on TV. They're gonna put it on TV.
I mean, he's probably gonna have multiple wild throws that have people drooling at the mouth. But we always got to remember, these people are in shorts, no pads or nothing, not even a helmet. So don't get too excited. Period. That's all I got.
You don't know what I think? I think greatness is staring us in the flesh, and I can't wait to see Caleb Williams.
Oh here you go again.
Yeah. This how people fell for Zach Wilson because Zach Wilson had a beautiful pro day. Look at him throw his shorts. I'm like, y'all can't get wrapped up.
Zach Wilson.
Like y'all can't get wrapped up when a guy throws his shorts. That's all I'm saying. Like, yeah, he's gonna have a nice pro day, but that shouldn't be the end all be all for why you draft someone.
What do y'all think about this? I'm about to bring some. Barry Lismo asked a question. I didn't even know about this. Did y'all know about this?
They're very stupid for that. I don't get it.
Yeah, that's dumb as hell. What?
Like, why? Yeah, I didn't even know that. Thank you for bringing it up, Barry Lismo. I did not know that. That is stupid. Like, why would you do
that?
that?
No one can see Jaden Daniels. That's dumb stupid.
Or Brian, or was it Brian Thomas and
Brian Thomas Jr.
Anyways,
neighbors, all of them. Like,
Stop
what
playing.
is going? That's
so stupid. What? Yeah, that's dumb. Because ain't league meetings this week? I'm pretty sure they're this week. I think they're Thursday.
Yeah. That's insane.
That's stupid, bro.
Yeah, it is. It is. Yes, Steve says that's idiotic. It is. It's dumb.
That's so dumb.
Why would you reschedule? Dumb. God, dog, why would you not reschedule that?
I don't think they know. I don't think they know.
Man, guys, man, come on, man. These young men need all the opportunity they can.
Exactly. They need as many GMs and scouts there as what?
Yeah, fella, we don't know.
I don't know, bud.
That's breaking news to all of us. I mean, Barry Lismo hit us with something. I think we're gonna have to do some research on that, man, and we go from there, man. We have to.
Right. I wonder if they can reschedule too.
Yeah, we're gonna have to look at it. We'll figure it out. Next year we'll talk about it because okay. All right, big bro, I will. Got you. Right. That's crazy. That talk about a terrible timing. Jesus, man. That's so stupid. That don't even make no damn sense, man. Well, oh well. Good job, guys. Good job. But yeah, the pro day will be straight. I don't know. I think, like you said, they're gonna see these guys playing in shorts and t-shirt and like, oh my god, and then somebody gonna really fall in love. Like, I mean, obviously we all feel like the Bears are taking Caleb Williams, but I said this Saturday night with Ray and them. Somebody's gonna come with a crazy ass offer to the Bears, and whether they sticking with Caleb or not, somebody's gonna. I think Washington and the Giants are gonna come with some ridiculous offer for him, and I'm just interested to see if Ryan Poles gonna take it. Obviously we won't know it because they're not gonna leak that type of information to after, but like it'd be interesting if it does happen afterwards. They'd be like, yeah, Washington came with this Godfather offer and he turned it down. And then we'll see what happens in 3 years if it really was worth it. You know what I'm saying? So,
bro, if it comes out in the future, it's like 4 first rounders. I might have to choke Poles. I'm not gonna lie.
No, because nothing is. What do you want Poles to do? Get some picks, get the quarterback position right. Nothing is more. You can't.
I mean, but if it flounders, did you get it right?
Right.
You're always gonna.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the question.
Like, you're always gonna take the chance.
Yeah, but see, okay.
Because if it flounders, then you didn't get the quarterback position right.
But you got to from a GM perspective, they always going to take that opportunity.
I'm not saying he shouldn't. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying if it flounders, he made the wrong choice.
If you look at it, Zato, it's examples of both in the NFL right now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you got some people that their quarterback, they got the quarterback situation right, but their team ain't that good.
The Chargers.
But they just couldn't put the Chargers. They cannot get that team right, man. And now they're breaking it up.
They might trade Herbert from if you ask Chargers.
You're not going to trade Herbert. I mean,
I wouldn't put it past Jim Harbaugh. I'm being real with you, Zay. I'm not even kidding. I wouldn't put it past Jim Harbaugh to do it.
Trade Herbert for who?
I told y'all this. I said
I would not put it past Jim.
Team, man. Trade Herbert for who?
Who knows?
Who knows? Whoever Jim Harbaugh wants.
Okay,
he might take JJ McCarthy at 5.
He can hang that door up because
he might take JJ McCarthy at 5.
What do you think? Okay, what do you think Herbert's worth? What do you think he's worth?
Probably 3 first-round picks.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
so who you think? So, Berlissimo, you was in this comments is killing today. Ain't no
If they
way.
do that, I'm gone.
I'm not gone, but I ain't gonna be watching no games. We gonna be on the show.
I'll be wearing a paper bag on my head, Barelissimo.
Shoot.
God,
Hey,
bruh.
big bro Ray gonna be mad. He's like, man, y'all don't know what happened because we ain't watched the game.
Right. Yeah, y'all didn't watch the game. No, sorry, bud. No, I had something planned. I had a potluck dinner. Sorry.
But no, I think I agree with you, Zay. Probably like 2 or 3 first at least for sure. But somebody get it up, bro. Come on, man.
Someone would. If Jim Harbaugh announced tomorrow that he's putting Herbert on the trade block, trust and believe teams would jump at that.
It's funny that people forget that as you get close to the draft, people get desperate, man.
Yeah, they do.
People start doing desperation moves. So it's like that's why I said I'm not really gonna until I see they say the Chicago Bears select Caleb Williams with the #1 pick. I'm not getting my hopes up.
Doug, watch Jim Harbaugh take J.J. McCarthy with the 5th pick.
Until they select that man, I'm not saying nothing. I'm just going to sit here and be like, okay. And if the Chargers select J.J. McCarthy with the 5th pick, man.
That's all cool. He can do that, but just remember what division you in. This is Patrick Mahomes.
Hey, I'm just saying. I don't put it past Jim, bro. I do not put it past Jim.
You can have Jim Harbaugh. You can have the other Harbaugh brother. You can have Bill Parcells. You can have Bill Belichick. You can have all the coaches you want. If you ain't got that quarterback right, Patrick Mahomes gonna be on top.
Bro, he gonna cream. Well, except against the Raiders, he don't play well against.
That's because
the Raiders is kryptonite, bro.
For me, you gotta play damn near perfect game. You can have the quarterback. That's fine. Yes, quarterback is important, but it's a whole game. Because think about it. There's been times where think about the Jets when the New England was dominating. When the Jets took to the AFC Championship game, they could have won it. It's like they defense just is like decided they didn't want to play that day.
True. I mean, you look at Herbert; he puts up numbers every year. His team still is mediocre to below average every year.
To be honest,
that man puts up 4,000 yards every year.
To be honest, Julius, the only team I see playing the Chiefs having a perfect game plan. I think you got to look towards the Jets because they got Aaron Rodgers. And that defense is out of this freaking world.
Hey, barely.
Yeah. Look at fellas answer. Everyone.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone.
No. Not us. Not me.
Not me. Not show in the head saying fact, not me.
Not y'all. Hey, y'all can go ahead. Cause I wasn't drinking the Kool-Aid. Nope.
I'm drinking Kool-Aid. Shoot, he gonna be the quarterback. I feel like.
No, the only problem I have with Perkins is he got 13, and Caleb already said he's not wearing 13.
Yeah, I'm not drinking that type.
That was kind of stupid. That was kind of stupid.
Yep. So all right. I just hope y'all ready. I'm just saying. I'm just waiting for whatever.
Win a damn football game. That's where I'm at. Win a damn football
I'm ready for whatever. I'm not gonna get my hopes high saying they gonna get Caleb. Nope. I'll just wait.
Just win football games. That's where I'm at. Win football games.
They get JJ McCarthy.
Because if we don't take Caleb, I'm really gonna be pissed off. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna just wait till the draft.
I'm good with Jaden Daniels, but yeah,
it would be the Bears type of thing to do, and
it would be, bro. And I'd be like, oh my god, no.
I will be salty though if they don't get Caleb though.
You already see the media trying to get him to pull a Eli. The media already trying to do it, bro.
I wouldn't be mad if we took Jaden, but I would be mad.
No, I'd be mad because he's not better than Caleb.
Great. Oh my god.
I'd be mad, bro. I'd be mad.
Like I wouldn't be trying to punch a door open type of mad. That's what I mean.
Mm-hmm. like the media trying to get him to pull a Eli, bro. If we don't get Caleb, I'ma laugh. Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be me, Steve-O. Fact.
For real. That type
I'm gonna laugh, but I'm gonna be really mad.
Mm-hmm.
So,
oh yeah. I'm telling you right now, I'm be upset,
bro. Especially since I'm going to the draft. I promise to God, bro. I promise to God, as I go, I'm gonna be mad as hell, bro. If that's not who we take.
So we'll switch over real quick. Quick little something that we all like. NBA. NBA had a crazy week. Well, I ain't gonna say crazy. Well, yeah, crazy weekend.
Yeah, crazy week.
Because that ended that Golden State Lakers game.
Oh,
Crazy.
that was crazy.
Man, bro. I just so happened to turn to the game as that was happening, like literally 2 minutes before that happened. And I was like, what in the entire hell?
I was like, what the heck?
Yeah, that was crazy, man. That was just insane. And then, Bam had a game winner. So that's three threes in 3 games for Bam. So Bam's out there shooting threes, so beware.
No, Bam said I'm coming.
Yeah,
the Bulls won some, lost some,
Yeah, Kobe got
mediocre average is where they stay at. The hell.
Yeah, unfortunately for the Bulls. But Kyrie, did y'all see that game winner yet? The left hand?
That was so crazy, dog. I was like, what? Yo.
That's disgusting, man.
Wemby went on a tear last night. I was like, oh my gosh. He had 33, 15, 7, and 7. I'm like, he's putting himself way ahead of Chet for Rookie of the Year. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's coming down the wire, man. I think I'm looking at the West, the play-in. They got Dallas, Phoenix. Damn, Phoenix didn't drop. Dallas, Phoenix, Golden State, and
that's because Phoenix been battling injuries.
Yeah, which is crazy. I knew New Orleans was gonna turn it around once they get healthy.
Yeah, Zion lost 25 pounds since the in-season tournament. They were saying that. I was like, damn, that's crazy.
You don't want to see that. Hey, see? Y'all talk trash about that man. He lost weight.
That was Stephen A. I'm not going to lie, though. What the Pelicans put out was hilarious. That was some funny stuff. I was crying for days.
Daniel Gafford. Yeah, I think they got rid of him too early.
Yeah, they did. They did. They got rid of him too early. And now he's a stud with the Mavericks, and I cry every night.
Fella happy. Look. Finally get to watch the Bulls in Tennessee. 4K?
And 4K, too.
Mm-hmm.
And no, you ain't missing nothing. They're average. Yeah. Actually, they're below average, in my opinion, and mediocre at best. You ain't missing a thing.
So Miami and Philly are tied for 7th, 8th. Chicago,
9.
Yeah. So that's probably it.
We stay in a dang play-in tournament. My God, bro.
Yeah. It's crazy. But the Bulls almost got a record similar to the Lakers. Like the Lakers ain't that much better.
Well, the Lakers are trash. I'm sorry, the Lakers are trash. I don't care what nobody say. The Lakers are trash. They're trash, bro. And now AD gonna miss some time with his Cornell abrasion or whatever the heck they called it. I'm just like,
garbage.
They're not that good. They just get pubbed up because they have LeBron. That's literally it. But they're not good.
Got over it. Yeah, they gotta let it go, man. The man is old.
Bro, he'll be 40 this year. Like it's over, bro. It's over. He needs to. Father Time is undefeated.
Yeah.
Steph Curry needs to let it go too, in my opinion. Steph got to hang him up too, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's coming close.
Because he's starting to get ankles now, and all he got to do is he could trip wrong and he got an ankle issue. Yeah, I'm like, dog, that's a sign, dog. That's a sign.
Yeah. So we'll end with this one, man. The Bears Stadium.
What I tell you, Zay?
I don't know what.
What I tell you, Zay?
They still ain't dropped nothing.
What I tell you, Zay? I told you, Zay.
It's gonna happen,
bro. Told you, bro.
It's gonna happen.
I told you, bro. Told you. I knew they weren't gonna end up in Arlington Heights. So those people are not about to pay for that. I knew they weren't. So I'm happy they're staying in the city. I'm happy they're staying.
Yeah. Arlington Heights fumbled the bag, man. They did. They're fumbling the bag big time. They are fumbling the bag.
I knew they weren't going to stay in Arlington. I knew it. I knew they weren't. I'm like, the people aren't about to pay for that. They're not about to pay. I knew they weren't.
I just hate getting to Soldier Field down there, man. Like, that traffic situation sucks, bro.
So I take the train, so I don't have that problem. I
already got a long drive just get there. It's an hour drive damn near for me. Well, it is an hour drive, but then you got traffic. That shit sucks, man.
I just take the train and be done. Like I don't.
They said
that is not my issue.
Yeah, for me, it's still Arlington Heights. They still gonna go to Arlington Heights, whether at least like it or not.
They are not going there.
If Arlington, you know what, man? I'm good with either spot. Arlington Heights for just the traffic alone. I don't really care about the whole Bears land. That's fine. That would be nice. But I do like the lakefront, going to the lakefront for the game. So I do. It is nice down there. I just hate
It's
the
definitely
traffic,
nice
man.
down
It
there.
sucks. Like,
It's just
man.
the traffic. Yeah, it's just the traffic though. But it is nice down there.
You might be right, Barrelismo, but like, money talk. DS walks a marathon. We all know this.
Money talk, Khalees.
Money talk.
Okay,
DS
I'm
walks.
telling you, Arlington Heights ain't gonna blink. They haven't blinked once yet.
Money
And
talk.
they haven't blinked once yet. They ain't blinking, bro. They are not moving off that price, and the Bears are like, okay, we're not gonna pay it.
Money talk.
When they end up on the lakefront, I'm gonna be laughing at Zay. I'm gonna be laughing at Zay.
Money
I'm
talk.
gonna be laughing at you, bro.
Money talks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be laughing at you, bro.
That's all it is, at least. Come on now.
I'm gonna be laughing. Okay,
All right.
Zay. Here's your time, bro.
I gotta address this because we got a ton of Bears fans who are just wishing that bad things happen to the Bears, and you got those other fans out there that I call them the crab babies. They are saying, "Oh, the Bears are a terrible organization," and they're this, they're that. So I got something for y'all. So, man, on September the 5th, what you're gonna see is greatness from the Chicago Bears. And no matter who is that freaking quarterback, I'm going to make this assessment right now. It shall be Caleb Williams. And when the great one arrives, I think it's going to be one of the most greatest things in Chicago history. And we are going to be sitting right here on the show.
Are you finished? Are you finished, bro?
You got me. You got Julius.
Don't tie me into this.
No. Don't tie me in there.
Do not tie me into this.
I'm an innocent bystander.
Right. Do not tie me into this.
The most diabolical.
Because if none of this happens, Zay, you're crumbling on your own. I'm sorry.
We got Alicia, Julius, and me.
No, I'm not tied into this, y'all.
We breaking the show down to you.
I'm not tied into this.
I mean, you know what? I would be straight up honest with y'all. Like, as a Bears fan, would I be excited they grabbed Caleb? Yeah, because
of course,
I'd be excited because
bear it out, baby.
We all love the Bears, but to me, and I was the same way with Justin. I mean, I was happy the Bears got Justin, but I wanted to see what happened because I knew we all knew how the Bears do. You know what I'm saying? So it was like I was skeptical, but then not this past season, but 2022 when he just went off, regardless of who was around him. That's when I fell in love with him. I did. I ain't gonna lie. Like I was just like,
I'm gonna let him play a game first before I get too excited.
Like I'm not saying Caleb ain't gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? I want to see him play a game.
Right. First. I want to see him play first.
But I also want to give him time. I'm not gonna be
all
like first game. Let's say he throw 2 touchdowns and a pick. He throw for I don't know. Let's say 305 yards. Let's say something like that. There's gonna be people celebrating. He's the greatest Bear of all time.
Right.
Stop it, bro.
So with that being said, to end this off, you got me and you got Elise.
No, don't tie me into
the most diabolical trios on YouTube Bears content, keeping it real, breaking it down. So I got some for.
I'm not gonna be mad if it works. I
got something for Bears fans. If you smell what the sports crew, the juke joint,
who gave him this time? I regret agreeing to this.
As a rap,
you know what though?
I regret agreeing to this.
Because guess what though? One thing we gonna do is we not finna be all like yes, Zay likes Caleb and that's fine, but we not finna be like, oh, it's not gonna be a whole
right. I'm not gonna be on his neck after week 2. Yeah, I'm not gonna be on his neck. He has to go. No, bro.
We're gonna try to be objective in our and how we talk about the Bears and him, because I don't feel like it, and I've said this before. It would be totally unfair to put it all on Caleb, which is what we have done with every other.
They still gonna do it, bro. I promise you. They are.
I'm never gonna.
I'm never gonna do that
because that's not fair.
As long as you get a W, I'm happy, bro. Like I would be telling people, I'm like, did we win the game? If the answer is yes, then I'm not complaining about nothing, bro. I don't care what the quarterback put up. We got a W. I like W's.
Some people blame Justin Herbert for the Chargers collapse in the playoffs last year. I don't.
That was totally on the defense. That was on the defense for real. They gave up like 30 points in the second half.
Right. And the coach got they got conservative in their play call and decided, we're just trying to just walk out of here.
Exactly.
They weren't trying to be same thing that Fuchs did during the year. So it's like,
right.
I'm never gonna just blame the quarterback unless it's like, okay, you can say like, oh, Lamar, he didn't do enough to win the Ravens game. Yeah, that's true. But guess what? They also didn't run the ball.
Exactly. They did not, which was crazy. Which was so crazy.
They didn't run the ball.
That was so wild.
So it was, yes, Lamar didn't perform well also, but they didn't run the ball.
That was wild that they didn't do that.
So
that was wild as hell.
Let's end this.
Big Bro in here. Hold on. Let's get Big Bro in here.
Oh, Big Dog. What's up?
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
How you doing, bro?
Look, I ain't on nothing. I just came on for a quick second just to, the shows are supposed to be back to back, but tonight we got to move it to tomorrow. Eric had an emergency, so we just had to just move it to tomorrow. So the pickoff show will be tomorrow. We'll be talking about the Dylan Cease trade. We'll be talking about the guys we got back, and we'll be talking about some other things that going on in the MLB because the season starts Wednesday. People don't even realize.
I cried during that Dylan Cease trade. I did cry.
They got the season starting overseas.
Tigers.
Oh, that's why I didn't know.
Yeah, Dodgers and Tigers. Yeah.
That's why I didn't know because it started a little earlier. Okay.
Yeah, it starts Wednesday. I'm pretty sure it starts
Wednesday. I think. No, I thought it was the 28th.
No, the 20th. It might even be the 21st.
Oh, damn.
Let me double check. I know it's coming up. Like it's right around the bend.
I cried during that Dylan Cease trade. I did cry.
Yeah, man. You know what, man?
I miss Stash Man already. I miss him already.
Y'all know I'm not a White Sox fan. My dad is.
I love Dylan Cease though.
I can't believe they gave up Dylan Cease, man.
Bro, I still cry about it.
Had me hot, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, hey, that made me mad. I'm just being
bro.
That pissed me off.
Bro, I'm still crushed by it.
I'm tired of Jared Reinsdorf, bro. This dude getting on my nerves.
This dude is an idiot. That's why the Bulls are in the. You know what? I'm not gonna start screaming right now. So.
Yeah, it's actually let's see. It starts. It starts Wednesday. It's Dodgers and Padres.
So. Padres. Mm-hmm. The Padres.
Yeah, and then everybody.
Why do they call themselves fathers? You know that's father in Spanish.
Yeah, and then after all of that's happening, spring training will still be going on, but everybody, the real opening day is
the 28th.
28th. So
okay, all right. So
So actually, when everybody gets started, that's when it's.
I don't even know who to root for on the 28th.
Okay. Yeah, you do.
But yeah, hopefully.
No, I don't.
Yeah, so
I'm rooting for a tie.
If we can get you, Mac and
rooting for a tie
next week, man. Y'all could just go crazy with the baseball because football is gonna be. I mean, we'll have some
football
stuff.
Gonna be
but I mean, we gonna do a special with our brother channel, the Bad Guy Radio, for opening day, where any and everybody could come on and just talk their stuff. So,
I'll go.
I don't know who I'm rooting for that day. A tie. I'm
rooting for a tie. It's gonna be fun. But like I said, I just wanted to come on and tell you guys, great job, and thank you for everybody that's watching on Twitter and YouTube. Thank you guys for supporting us. Our subscribers are going up, and we appreciate you guys subscribing in.
For sure.
Thank y'all.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate all of you.
Yeah, for sure. We appreciate y'all subscribing on YouTube and following us on Twitter and all that good stuff. So thank you. The Juke Joint is growing. I have some announcements to make in the next couple weeks, and be on the lookout for some new personalities on the channel. And they're coming. We just got to get it all together, and then we're gonna start putting out more and more content on the channel. So be on the lookout for that. And I'm gonna give the Fair Catch crew an attaboy, a good job, a thank you guys for putting in the time and the work and effort to make the production what it is and make the show what it is. And I man, I can't even say enough, man. Thank you guys.
Yeah, appreciate y'all again. Yep, like Ray said, appreciate y'all.
Always
like,
appreciate
comment,
all of you.
subscribe. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
and Isaiah is threatening peace.
Exactly. He is, Dre.
I'm gonna say one more thing.
No, Dre said you threatening peace, G.
I ain't threatening peace. This is
yes,
greatness.
he is, Dre. You're
He
absolutely
is
right, Dre.
I gotta say one more thing.
No, don't let him say nothing.
I gotta say one more thing.
Mute his mic.
Let's
Mute his
end this
mic.
the way we
Mute his mic.
If
mute his
slow,
mic. Stop. Mute his mic. Mute his mic right now. Thank you.
Hey.
He don't even know his mic.
Hey, yo.
That's that power right there.
Hey,
baby.
Zay, you only got the empty smell part. But anyway, I'm out of here. You guys can close out the show.
Out here too, man.
Real quick.
Later, Ray.
Thank you guys.
Yeah.
All right, Ray.
Yeah. Next week we catch up with y'all.
Julius got the power, bro.
Yeah. Yep. The power feels nice. No, I'll just messing with y'all. But no, man, we thank y'all again. As you can see at the bottom, all our ads on Twitter, man. And yeah, like Ray said, it's a lot of stuff coming, man. We'll have some more guests. Dre gonna be on here. Dre gonna be on here soon. We probably gonna have him on the draft show. We talked to him about it the other day. So yeah, Dre is I can't wait to have Dre on the show, honestly, because Dre is one of the people that, you know, a lot of people don't know about, but he's really in tune with the trenches, and I love when he gets to talking about it. You know what I'm saying? And some other people, man, we're gonna work on it. It's some other people we trying to get on too. I know some of y'all watch our boy Coach C too. You know what I'm saying? And bring Steve-O back on. Everybody, man. It's a bunch of people. We're gonna get Bishop on here one day, especially if they draft. They do go with Caleb. We definitely bring Bishop on so he can talk
for sure
from the QB perspective. Because if you ain't heard Bishop talk from the QB perspective, really well. I mean, it's really good listen. So hopefully y'all will stick with us for that time. And we, like I said, we appreciate y'all, man.
Always, we appreciate every single one of you. Like, subscribe, follow us on Twitter, follow Race Juke Joint on Twitter. Yep. I love all of you.
Yeah, love y'all. Zay, you got anything?
All I gotta say is y'all smell what we cooking, and haters, y'all lost that privilege where y'all trying to hate on the Bears and wish bad things on us. Y'all know how we coming this season.
Right. Hey, y'all don't even know. We actually holding back, man. Let me tell y'all something real quick. Zay and Elise know a lot of football, and I'm telling you this right now, when they really get to going, y'all,
it's gonna be rap for y'all. It's just the off season, so I'm not as into it. But once the season starts,
training camp and stuff, man.
Right. Once training camp starts, bro, it's over. It's wraps. Barbecue chicken.
It's gonna be guys y'all ain't never heard of. They're gonna be talking about in depth. You like,
yeah, I am.
Just wait, tune in.
I have to find my next Jack Sanborn.
And I hate to. I know we've been in this show, but RG3, man, you need to.
We talked about that. That man was out of his
mind.
You
one of these haters around here who trying to freaking play this game. Quit hating on the Bears because greatness is arriving. And
these people are out of their mind trying to get Caleb to pull an Eli. Is crazy. That's crazy.
Like we don't have RG3 next week.
Like we don't have Keenan Allen and DJ Moore and Cole Kmet.
Yeah, we'll talk about
and
that.
And Gerald Everett.
He made good points, but we'll talk about both sides because I feel like there's good points to both sides. But we'll talk about that.
There is. I'm just saying.
So, all right, man. Y'all love y'all. Have a good week. We'll talk to some of y'all in spaces this week. But peace out.
All right, y'all.
Toodles.